it.
Yeah, I've seen that TikTok of yours as well.
I didn't expect that to happen, you know. Like, I thought it was, you know, when I posted a TikTok about it, like, even after I posted it, because I posted it in the midst of me having a crisis. And it was a thing where, when I posted it on, like, an emotional beat where I was just like, I'm going to post it. Someone needs to hear me. I'm in pain right now. None of all my friends were... But, yeah, no, so we can talk about it. I don't want it, like, it's not too sensitive for me. But when I posted it, I never expected that response, or even to find other people like me
I didn't know that was a thing.
A lot of people don't. And I only met one person that wasn't related to me who had the same condition, and yeah, we're not even friends no more. So the whole like finding someone that you relate to.
Are you just dropping that information?
Yeah, I mean, that's the realness of it. That's what happened.
I need an explanation.
Because of that condition, or...
No. The explanation is actually... Why does this thing make me sound like I can sing?
You can.
Huh?
You can.
Nah, I can't. I wish I could.
You know, also on your live, I'm going to embarrass you today.
What?
Also on her live. You know, sometimes she'll break out into like little songs when she's distracted. She'll just start...
but everyone does
that. I do that
and it sounds good, but I feel like...
in conversation.
In the middle of a convo?
In the middle of... Like, if we're talking about something that alludes to a song, like a song that explains it in lyrics, I will start singing the song to you. Yeah.
That's so fun to do sometimes.
Like if someone was like, oh yeah.
Not gonna do that.
Do you know what pisses me off? If the other person doesn't join in.
Or if they don't like match the vibe. Because you might not know the song, but I need you to be enthusiastic about the fact that I'm busting out a song to you, if that makes sense. When they're a bit like looking at me, oh, that's strange. I'm just feeling really embarrassed now. Like I just gotta close up.
I hear that.
I see you back in Turks. Remember who took you there first, and don't you forget it.
See, guys, even the little nod would do it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what she sang. But
you don't know. It was Drake. You should have known that one, though. It was Drake. But even though you didn't know, you vibed back.
Not the Light Skin King.
Oh.
What's it? It's a trending song.
Is the one with Jack Harlow?
No,
I should have put you somewhere where no one can find you. The thingy. I should have put you somewhere where no one can find you. Mention out in the sticks and around you.
I know that song.
So I don't
see,
you got desires. It's desires. I know. You got desires.
Is that like a recent album or?
It's the Views album, I think. Views.
Desire. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, never mind.
It's because it's old. It's been a minute.
On it. Is that Views? That's not Views.
That's not Views.
The one with the one
he's sitting on the one tower in Canada.
No. It's on the album cover with the boat on it.
Yeah, that's the Views.
Okay, then I was right. No. Yeah, it's on Views.
No, that's the Views, bro.
I'm gonna Google it right now because we're doing...
Views is the one where he's sitting in Canada on like a...
Yeah, there's a faster way to get to the answer. We don't even have to debate this.
Desires. I'm typing it in already now.
No, because the View, he's sitting on the tower thing where he...
It's with Future.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I was even wrong. It's on Dark Lane demo tape. It's on the one with him looking dark. This one. You know the album cover?
Yeah, I know the album cover. I just ain't heard that.
Bro, I got that completely wrong.
Yeah, because the Views, that album...
I remember
because I know the songs in that album, so...
Yeah, okay.
The album's from
That's embarrassing on my behalf.
The what?
The album's from 2020, 1st of May 2020.
Oh, so quite...
Yeah.
2 years
2020 was a blur, bro.
Yeah, not gonna lie. 2020, 2021, I don't know.
When I say something's a year ago, I really feel like I'm referring to like 2020/2021.
No, sometimes even 2019, low key.
No, literally. Yeah. Because that gap doesn't make sense. You don't feel like the time has moved.
I don't know. Do you know what's so weird? Everyone says, the gap. But like, you guys were the only people in your yards. I was outside every day.
No, I was outside, bro.
I was in my yard.
I spent most of the pandemic
lockdown.
Yeah, we were just outside.
We was outside
for no
reason. Wait. Just a disclaimer, Boris, I was inside after curfew.
I was outside.
I was legally outside. I was in a space with less than 6 people out in the open in public.
I mean, I'm talking about me going to work still. That's very legal. I just have to make that clear.
You worked in the pandemic?
Every day.
Was working.
Yeah,
I was working.
Was you?
Yeah. NHS.
I didn't get...
I was in NHS, but...
Nah, I was... My family... Everyone in my family was vulnerable, so I couldn't
you couldn't risk that.
I couldn't risk going to work and then coming home and everyone with the weak immune system is around me. I would feel too bad. But in the business that I worked for, I used to work at Chelsea Football Club. They did not furlough me because I had only been working there for less than 3 months.
Damn. Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
That's
so I'm
wicked.
like, what do you want me to do? Go back to my old job and be like, hi, can you furlough me? Everyone's there getting their furlough pay throughout the pandemic. Not me, bro. Not me.
They said, I don't know who this man is.
I would have loved to chop some furlough pay, I can't lie. But I definitely caught that 2 weeks. Was it like, what, 2 weeks off of work if you potentially have COVID?
Yeah.
I cut that a couple times, I can't lie. Because I just didn't want to go to work.
Holiday.
One time, I called in sick and I was on a train to Birmingham.
I hear it. Right. We call that self-care.
I told him and I said, my sister has COVID, I can't come to work. And I was on the train to Birmingham. I didn't give a heck.
You know what, fair enough.
Please, who's gonna come and catch me?
Nah, they had a tracker thing, innit?
What? No, that doesn't actually track you though.
That was like before.
Everyone was just being weird.
Everyone was really cautious about that. They're gonna track you on that. Think about how many of us in the world there are. You think they're gonna look at us on a database to see where we're going?
They definitely did.
They didn't.
I don't believe that.
I went outside with my phone.
Sometimes it happened to a couple of people I knew. Like the app would be like, you were in this area where people had COVID. So like.
Oh yeah, but that's almost like an automated alert if you go into an area that's been flagged.
Yeah.
But to watch where you're going to call you and let you know, hi, you're not at home.
No, they didn't do that. My sister works for NHS Track and Trace. They don't actually do that. They just like they call you like every 2 days just to make sure that you're in your yard. But like, and if you don't pick up,
then they'll send somebody around.
Yeah, if you don't, like, what it does is if you don't pick up, then they'll have to like keep calling you. So the system will just keep putting your number back in there for someone to call you throughout the day. And if you don't pick up, then they'll send someone round.
They did for track.
That was a thorough explanation.
They did for track because I was working with NHS.
Alright, guys. Episode what? Episode 3?
3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we got a podcast. I'm so happy. Every day I wake up, I'm like, we got a podcast. It's lit. What's going on, guys?
You see how I'm on episode 3 because 3 is the magic number.
I think it is though.
It is.
If 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4,
then
how did we get here?
Huh?
I thought it was 7. That's the perfect number.
3.
It's 3, bro.
It's a magic
really?
3.
Oh my
Always
god, no!
been a
Do you know
magic
what?
number.
Yeah, when we're done,
There's
I
a
want to
song
play a
about it, bro.
TikTok for you guys, and I want everyone to answer, or I might do it on the pod. But it's just random questions. But yeah, like I want everyone to think about it properly. I'm gonna find the video because I feel like everyone's answer is gonna be really different, and it's gonna be really interesting to see.
Okay.
Is it like trick questions or?
No, it's just like general random ass questions. I'm gonna find it.
Okay. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Augustine.
Sarah Richmond.
ALEEMA.
And we have a guest today, the lovely...
It's Big BR, formerly known as baby.ray.
Yes, man.
Big BR in the building.
Tell them what you do.
What do you mean?
What's your creative?
Yeah, like what you
in the
do,
creative
like,
world, not the actual money making thing. That wait,
Okay.
do you mean, actually, you know what? I can't ask that. What do you do as a creative?
Okay, so
I was gonna ask something so mad.
what?
I was gonna say, do you make money from being a creative?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Why is that mad?
Yeah.
A lot of girls don't like being asked that, you know.
You know what it is? No one.
I don't know why.
Not the. Do you know what it is? It's more so asking them how much they charge per thing. Everyone in the UK is very
Yeah, I don't get it though.
Is the
Like,
UK? Get all negative vibes.
Do you know what it is? It's
Bad
just
energy, stay far away.
yeah. But anyways, the original question you asked me, what do I do? So I'm a content creator on a variety of different platforms. But also my occupation is a social media manager anyway. I'm going to be finishing that soon.
Sense.
But for the meantime, after uni, I'm a social media manager. But for the most time, I am a content creator, specializing in beauty, and I'd say specializing in hair and beauty and incorporation of lifestyle on the side.
This one I know you did science.
That was just a lot.
She said
specializing in incorporation.
Yeah, big yourself up, fam. If you specialize,
science.
you gotta say it all the time. Make it known, because you could
just
just be in that field and not specialize. But she specialized. She's graduated to that degree.
I think my current total following is probably something around the 91,000 across all platforms.
Something like for
Jeez.
that.
Stop it. But I think that's where we're at, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Did you hear that, guys? There's 91,000 people watching this babe across
That's
Instagram,
basically 100,000.
Snapchat, everywhere.
That's basically a 10th of a million. Is it not? Am I bugging?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10th of a million.
I'm not the person to check maths with. I got to write it down.
For real?
Yeah, I gotta do it. Like, I gotta write things down to be able to be
maths
like, yeah.
in like forensics though?
Yeah, but I'd write it down. That's the point. I could do it. I'm good at maths, but I gotta do it outside of my head.
Guys, I saw something on Twitter, yeah. And we need to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I
sent it to the...
Yeah, but I didn't read it.
Talk about it, man.
No, I didn't read it because I was like, yeah, this guy's about to rant.
Bro, my wife asked me for a $3,000 purse. I told her that was a waste of money. She said, okay, no problem. Later on that week, I took her out to dinner.
I seen it.
I see her pull out the $3,000 purse from a walk-in closet. I asked her, where did she get the bag from? She said that her work husband got it for her.
How what?
Nah,
How what?
Okay, now, no, Ray.
Calm.
What are you doing if, let's say, roles are reversed and, it's 4:44, make a wish?
What?
I believe in Jesus.
Oh, damn.
I like that.
What are you doing if she was your man and you was him?
She was my man.
Yeah.
She was my man.
As in, what would you if your man did what she did?
Yeah, I know what you meant. I was being cheeky. If my man came home and said the girl at work bought him
something that he wanted that was
the
like mad
15K
pricey.
watch or something.
Yeah.
Hi, 15K watch.
Like a
That's
Rollie.
even crazy.
15K watch though.
She said someone is
Yo.
sleeping.
Where do I stand on this? I mean, it all depends on the man, you know. You have to know your man because somebody can do something like that and it doesn't necessarily mean you're entertaining them. But,
15K watch.
Yeah, but it also depends on what kind of money is that to her.
Yeah.
Because remember, 15K to someone isn't the same 15K to somebody else. So
that's a valid point.
Yeah, if that's your CEO manager and they're earning, let's say, like 250K a year plus side hustles, 15K is going to be chump change to them. So it might
out
just
of
be
250K.
I'm sorry, that's still not chump change, yo.
That's a lot.
I said on as well as side hustles. So I'm saying they got like businesses, they own management, but they're also on 250K a year. Like, you know, incorporation. I don't know what establishment it is. It's just I'm guessing here. But if it was something that necessarily isn't a lot of money to them, then it would depend on how I deem the gift. I think the issue that really comes in here is that you was asked for it first, and then you said no, and they found somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
I think it depends on a man. Did she save me 15K or should I be worried?
I have an issue with that, you know.
No, man said, can I have a 3K bag? No, that's too much money. Okay.
So you found someone else to do that.
Someone else is going to get me the bag.
To me, that's like you're treating your man as disposable. Like, if you want to do it, someone else will. Okay.
I didn't treat you like you're disposable. I asked for a gift and you said no, so I found somebody who said yes.
£3,000.
No, but how does that conversation come up, where you say, I want this bag and my husband said he wasn't going to get it for me.
So much
and then they come and buy it for you.
Yeah,
there is.
So much context. We don't know if the guy's broke or rich. You don't know if...
No, but hold on. She said a walk-in closet.
That's what
I'm saying.
No,
this is probably... Is this America or the UK? Because walk-in closet is available everywhere in America.
9 times out of 10, that is going to be the USA. We check her bio, it's going to say Houston,
It said
Texas
dollars.
Houston, Texas.
The women over here are not asking the men over here for 3K bag.
Ain't no way. Please. We said Birkin and they started shaking.
You'd be so surprised.
But, I mean...
Amount of girls that say, if you love her, Dior her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
He said if you want to squeeze me, jacquees me.
I like that.
That actually banned.
It's Jacquemus, but I like that.
Jacquees me.
But flipping, do you know what it is? It's about knowing your partner and finding someone that's your equal. If someone knows that gifts are your love language and you like expensive things, find a man that knows that and will fulfill that for you. That's all that means.
Nah, I'm mad.
What?
I just leave it. I'm just mad.
You're mad because you're the man.
No, I'm not mad because I'm the man.
So why are you mad?
No, I'm just mad. Because
that's valid
I'm
reasoning.
split because I'm like, in my head I'm thinking
the person's intention who bought it as well.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know that I'm gonna cut you and I'll continue. One thing, do you know what it is? Well, I didn't know your name. ALEEMA. One thing with men is that they can never detect when somebody else is making advancements to them. They like to take it as, she's being nice. She's my friend. And we're just like, you can't see that that's an issue. I think it's more so, do I trust your judgment around other people?
Okay, you know what? I hear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish and I'm gonna say something.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's really about knowing the partner that you're with because, I mean, like, okay, say for example, just the other day, something real small. I was going to the gym. I went to the shop to buy something. I went to buy a drink for the gym, and I went to pay with card. You can't pay with card because you know that you got to pay a
card
minimum.
limit.
Yeah, minimum. So I went to go pick up 3 other bottles and 2 flapjacks. Put that all on the desk. A guy comes in. He tells me my shoelaces are undone. I was like, oh, okay, so I'm tucking it in. He's like, do you want me to tie it for you? I'm like, no, it's cool. I'll do it myself. But in the midst of me tying my lace, he paid for all of my things. And I was like, oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that, though. And then he left. That was it. There was nothing more, nothing less. Now, if I had a boyfriend, my boyfriend might have an issue with that because somebody else has done a gesture towards me that usually that would be their job or role to fulfill. But if my boyfriend trusts me and knows what my demeanor is like, he'll know there's nothing to worry about, and it was just somebody else's advancement. But I'm not the kind of person that was going to be on the receiving end of it.
I just have trust issues, man.
The
trust issues are severe trust issues. I don't think I can handle that.
I can because I'm in my head. I'm like,
everyone's dying, man.
Nah, in my head I'm like, you just said.
Someone bought her a gift.
No, do you know what it is?
You just served me 3K.
We're missing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm
you just served me money.
But then at the same time, there's so much context missing.
You could say no.
Why is your work colleague just dashing 3K at you for a bag?
She responded, my work husband.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with it. That's where I was going with it.
That coming out your mouth is more so going to be my issue rather than...
My girl ever said that.
No, I'm not going to. I'll laugh because I work in the office. I understand what they mean by work husband or work wife.
No. That's a disrespectful point. But
that's a viral,
it really
bro.
is. I can't lie.
That's like me now saying my uni wife.
Oh, my little babes.
Like what?
No, uni wife is different.
No, it's not. A girl's cooking for you. That's my girl's job. Is it not?
Yeah, but work husband doesn't mean
when other women are doing your hair, like
that's different. That's what I'm saying. Work husbands is not necessarily they are looking.
No.
Okay, why is it called work husband then if he's not doing stuff for you that your man should be doing?
You're at work, and that person's looking out for you at work.
It's just someone.
Why not work, brother?
You're not gonna rewrite what a work husband means. When we're looking in a,
you know what it means, bro. Don't do that.
When we're looking in a work environment and someone has a work husband,
this guy's someone's work husband.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Have a vibe between them that's a little more borderline professional.
Why isn't that work, brother?
That doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi.
Exactly. Why? No, but why isn't it work, brother? Then, if it's platonic, strictly.
It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't.
No, but it's not.
Are you someone's work husband?
It's not necessarily platonic because there's always gonna be that little flirty there.
Exactly. It's underlying flirting, whether it's like.
Me, I see as she's saved me 3K, but I think my problem here is...
Bro, your girl will
cheat on you. Do you know what? Also, the thing is I want to know is how did it come about that they bought the print? Because it's a little bit convenient, the timing. I asked you, you say no, you turn around, you get it. Have any of you seen Girlfriends?
That was quick. Yes, I see Girlfriends.
Maya got the watch.
Yes, okay. That was a bit...
That is the exact kind of relationship.
I don't think I'm on an episode.
It's the exact same. It's almost identical. She never cheated. She never cheated physically at that point.
Yeah, she never physically cheated. He had an interest in her. Yeah. She would love her husband and didn't care.
Did she know that he was interested in her?
She was acting oblivious to it. I think, you know what it is, sometimes you don't want to believe that somebody likes you because you're enjoying your interaction with them. And I felt like when I'm looking at it, she was kind of just like pretending that she didn't know.
I feel like she was kind of just like, this isn't what I'm not getting this from my husband at home, and
she knew what her boundaries were, so she was like, oh no, I haven't done anything.
There's we didn't do anything,
but she knows that she's dancing in a dangerous place.
Yeah, see,
but then he gave her the watch, and then she had to lie about it because she then felt bad.
And that is where I would say those things to me aren't cheating, but they're dishonest. Because if she had to lie about where you got the watch from, you already knew what you was doing.
Define what's your perspective on cheating? Like, is it perspection? What the fuck was that? That word. What's your perspective on cheating?
What do you mean by perspective?
What do you would you
classify as cheating?
What do I classify as cheating? Things that are physical.
Only.
You don't think there's emotional cheating?
Yeah, wait.
Like what Maya did.
If I text, let's say we're together,
yeah,
and I text Nonye. I'm like, yo, babe, what are you saying? Are you good? 2 a.m. in the morning.
I still think there's something physical though, because you sent a text. Do you get what I'm saying?
So that's physical.
Yeah, I think that you see things like
you've acted on your actions,
and I think there's things that can be disrespectful to a relationship, but I don't consider it cheating. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you've acted on your actions.
I'm a bit lost.
You've acted on your thoughts.
It's like, I gotta think of something.
If you think about it,
I need to give you an example. But because what I'm trying to say is these things aren't consequenceless. All I'm saying is then I wouldn't classify them as cheating. I'd say they're more disrespectful. They're dishonest, if that makes sense. Rather than, like, to me, cheating's a physical act. It's something you did. So a text is something you did.
Yeah, so
you get what I'm saying?
I hear it.
Are we on my page?
I hear
it.
You've acted. I'm a bit slow getting there, but I
You've
get
acted
it.
on you thinking of doing something. On the topic of the 3K whatever, if it's your work husband or your work colleague, that means you are both on a similar tax bracket.
So why didn't you buy the bag yourself?
That part.
Not necessarily, bro. My colleague can be my manager, and I could be the lowest.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Tax bracket is
This sounds like they're in the same tax bracket. It sounds like my
your
work
husband isn't someone necessary. Like your work husband has.
You're someone's work husband. I'm so sure.
Someone that you see on a regular basis. You're in the same department.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Same department,
which means you're making the same amount of money within that area.
Within that range. So if they can go out their way to afford that 3K.
Why do you just buy the bag yourself and your husband said no?
Why do you not say invoice it to me as, oh babe, I did self-care, I bought 3K bag?
Yo, the comments are gonna eat you alive. I'm deep in it, bro. The amount of girls are gonna say,
if she didn't want to spend that money, why did she want her husband to go and spend that money?
Because why did she then go out? She didn't want to spend that money, but she wanted her husband to go and spend that money. Yeah, it's your husband. You don't want a gift.
Either it.
Gifts isn't my personal love language, so I don't
makes sense.
We're gonna touch that, you know. We're actually gonna touch on that.
I don't get it.
Can you finish with what you're saying, bro? Your fantasies.
Let's say with her or Beyonce or all these lot or like Michael B. Jordan, in our heads, the reason why we say it is because we know it's never happening. I know for a fact if my girlfriend is fantasizing over what Michael B. Jordan, it's not happening. Why are you going to meet him
now? Anything's possible, bro.
Michael B. Jordan.
I can't lie. Anything's possible.
From the United Kingdom.
You know you can go to America, go to the mall, and you can spot him.
Yeah, but
and then let's say he finds your girl attractive now. And they exchange numbers. Just because they're celeb, don't mean it's impossible for them to meet.
Do you know what? It all depends on who your girlfriend is.
Yeah.
What?
And the thing is, me personally, there's a lot of things I don't classify as, oh my God, what's she doing? I'm very laid back. There's a lot of things I just, you know what I mean? So certain things I wouldn't be like, why would you do that? Why?
I'm slightly becoming that now, though.
What?
I'm very laid back.
Yes,
bro. I feel like it's when you get comfortable in the relationship.
Yeah, less stress.
No, not even just relationship, just in life. Like, just in life, bro.
I've kind of let go of trying to control the narrative. Let go and let God.
People are going to do them regardless. They're going to disappoint you.
I've been saying that for years now.
I get stressed,
you're going to be hated
I get frustrated, but at the end of the day, the story's going to play out how it's going to play out.
Just take one day at a time. Trust me.
I only focus on the things that are within my control.
Well, do you think that's because you've gone through so much, or you just
both
realized?
Both.
Fair enough.
It's a combination of the two. I've stressed myself out to my wits' ends, and regardless, things work out, they work out, and they don't. So, in seeking peace, it's all about actually just focusing on the things that you can change.
It's
one
true.
Step at a time.
There's no point in crying over spoiled milk.
Exactly.
No, I'll cry. I bought it. What you mean?
Yeah, I'ma cry. Don't get me wrong. I'll cry, but the focus
once you
cry, practicing. Yeah,
let's get up and move on.
I feel the emotions, but it's practicing being able to just focus on what I can control.
No, I'm scared of feeling emotions again, man. I feel like if I spill milk, I just be like,
that's not healthy, though. You're not teaching yourself to deal with things. All you're doing is penting up the things that you feel.
No, like, I promise you, I will no longer care. Like, it won't be pent up. It will just bounce off.
I would still be pissed off if it was actual milk, because milk has gone up from 85p to 105.
Oh, inflation, save us.
Yes. So I will still cry. But yeah, I would cry, but I'll be like, I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
So
no, but sometimes I won't be alright. I can't lie to you. There was a time, listen, I won't be alright. There was a time when someone in my yard moved the milk. The milk usually goes on the bottom shelf in the fridge, and they moved it to the top shelf, and it's really cold up there because that's where like the air comes out from, and it froze the milk. And I wanted to eat cereal for breakfast. I swear to God, I broke down into tears.
For milk to defrost.
I broke down into tears. I was so angry.
I actually get it.
I was so, because like, you know when you thought about something and you want to do that something
that violates the most is when you poured the bowl of cereal already.
That's what I poured the cereal and then I went to get the milk
to just be there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't where I put it, and I look up and it's just there and it's frozen. And I swear to God, I just started crying.
No, I would.
After it's defrosted milk.
Yeah. You don't buy milk in bulk. I freeze my milk.
What?
You don't?
I don't drink cow's milk, so I don't.
Yeah,
expiry dates isn't my issue.
I just buy long life milk.
Yeah, long life.
Long life. You put it in the cupboard, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to go in the fridge.
Oh.
I said freeze milk. Hey.
That sounds like preservatives.
Yeah, they do put preservatives in it to preserve it.
Please.
It lasts a while. Like it lasts a good like year.
Yeah, I know you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm good. I'm not dead.
And it's whole milk all the way. If you drink anything else,
yeah.
God.
Wait, hold on.
If it's whole milk all the way.
It's whole milk. If you're drinking semi-skim milk or you're drinking skim milk,
hold on now.
God help you.
She's on her own with that one.
Yeah, you on your
What?
own.
You don't like full fat milk?
Well, that's fresh from the cow.
I prefer evaporated milk and semi-skimmed. That's the only two.
I used to drink full fat milk.
No.
Are you not weird?
I feel like it's diluted.
Ever since my transition, though, I can't go back. That shit is want to vomit now. Plant milk.
Peanut milk.
Plant
milk. Oh.
Is it peanut milk?
No, there's different
ones.
Yeah,
there is.
Peanut,
there probably
cashew.
is, you know. There's peanut milk. Yeah, there's peanut milk.
I've never seen
cashew
peanut,
milk,
but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm an almond babe.
Rice. Almond feels weird in my mouth,
like.
I've never tasted it, and I'm so scared.
Nah, taste it.
Was easy.
No, but peanut milk.
There's a peanut milk drink. I know there is. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
That thing, yeah.
That's
what,
crack,
nourishment?
bro. Ooh.
Not nourishment. So lame. Oh.
Nourishment made me fat.
I was just about to say it's mad high in calories.
It made me fat. I thought it was helping me lose weight, be energetic. Like, you know the...
Oh, nourishment helps you gain weight. It's
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to the shop
I know
after this.
I know my...
The way it's portrayed, yeah, it's like an energy
It's literally called nourishment. I said supposed to nourish you, and it's just packing on the calories. Yeah. Hey,
if you wanna
like
put on weight,
sugar.
Nourishment and Snickers a day, you'll get there.
I hate Snickers.
You don't like Snickers?
I'm very picky.
Eat with a biscuit.
Food.
Oh, is it?
I'm very picky.
You're picky.
You are picky.
Oh my God!
Yo,
yes,
hey,
I'm picky.
Ray,
oh my God! What happened to Raj?
Burgers and ice cream.
Yes.
Like,
any burger from McDonald's.
I won't ever stop bringing this up.
McFlurry, you put it on.
You know the burger. She was take the ice cream, put in the burger, and then.
That's not a picky eater. That's something else.
No. When I say I'm a picky eater, like there's a long list of things I will never eat.
Yeah, no, there is though. We did that.
We did it in the GC. Yeah, the list was long.
Is it Mental Health Week?
It was last week.
I thought it was isn't it like in the winter?
It was last week.
I think these things might reoccur.
It happened before. It happened recently, you know.
2nd of October to 8th of October.
Yeah.
They're probably reoccurring.
I don't know.
Speaking of Mental Health Week, though, Ray.
9th to the 15th of May.
Yeah, that's when it was. I remember because it was plastered all over work. Last week.
The US.
So it's twice a year.
US October, UK now.
Yeah, UK
but
was
you said,
last
speaking
week.
of mental health, Ray, you're gonna ask me how's my mental health.
I was, but that's weird. That's why do we have two different? And it's the same with BLM.
No,
not BLM, Black History Month.
Black History Month, Mother's Day. They live a whole different life there because they live in a simulation.
We're all one.
That part.
We're all in one.
But yeah, Ray, how's your mental health?
This week is good.
This week is good.
Yeah.
ALEEMA, how's your mental health?
How's my mental health? It's there.
Everyone's going through it. How's your mental health?
We live in the UK. Can only be
I'm alive, ain't I?
That's it, really and truly. People be like,
real.
how are you?
just
I'm
existing.
alive. I'm alive, and that's good enough for me at this point. Because what else can you ask for?
It's not even sunning
in
like
this country,
it
you
used
can't
to
ask for
sun.
more than being alive. Because everything else is unrealistic.
Inflation
We're
is
in the
now
ghetto.
9%, almost close to 2007, 2008 crash. Life is lifing.
Oh, maybe that's why you could hear one, because this is...
Yeah.
Oh. You hear yourself now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you. I was deep
Oh,
in it,
I
like,
knew
that's
from
weird
the
for her.
start.
You didn't tell her. You're just
No.
He's a bastard.
Clearly, we all know that already.
Another pecking baby and talking.
so.
Do not come from my
So
ends.
recently, Baby Ray posted on TikTok, about how can I explain it? I forgot the word, but I want to explain it in a way that someone that's new to it would understand. I think you explain it.
What do you want me to explain?
How you're not
Dyslexia.
clumsy, you have a thingy.
Oh, you forgot what it's called?
Yeah.
Dyspraxia.
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 Yeah, dyspraxia.
So Baby Ray
Dyspraxia.
told us that she's got dyspraxia and she's not clumsy. I didn't know that was a thing, so I think she should educate us on that.
Yeah, so essentially, I was diagnosed with dyspraxia when I was around 12 years old. I was in about year 8. But my mum always knew something was a little bit off about me from a young age, because at like 2 years old, I would run from the sofa out the door, but like completely miss the door area and go straight into the wall. And it's like, how did you
She
miss
said,
the
my
door?
kid is
How
too
old is
bright.
she?
Yeah.
She said, my kid is too
I mean,
bright.
she's 2 years old.
Yeah. But it was kind of just like the door frame is really wide. How did you
How did you
Like
miss?
completely
How
miss the
blind
whole
are you?
door.
Yeah. So
Wait, sorry to
essentially,
cut you off. What country are you from?
what country? I'm from Guyana, mate.
She's from Ghana.
Mainly.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that shit. I thought you was Igbo.
Huh?
You thought I was Nigerian?
Yeah.
She doesn't give me
get
Nigerian
that
vibes at all.
sometimes, but like not
She
really.
don't give you
She
Nigerian
don't give me Nigerian vibes at all.
That's a lie. Everyone thinks you're Nigerian, innit?
No, they think I'm East African.
I can see that more than
I can
anyone
see that.
saying she's Nige.
I can see that. Sorry to cut you off. Go on.
Yeah, so essentially, dyspraxia is a brain-based issue that deals with motorization and how do I break it out? I always forget like the one-line sentence, but it's essentially it's an issue that results in a brain, but it doesn't affect your intelligence. So I'm a highly intelligible person, but I have issues with motorized activities. So I will frequently hurt myself if the camera wasn't rolling at the time, but like I'll drop my phone frequently. I'll go to pick something up and like miss the object. But it doesn't happen super frequent to the point that you're just like, I can't do anything, because for majority of the time you'll see me functioning normally, but there'll be frequent mishaps. Anyone who's even in my private story will just see I have lost my belongings. I just can't remember that I don't have a bank card.
Oh.
I've actually seen that.
Yeah, I don't have
I remember
a
one time you was doing a get ready with me, but you
Yeah.
couldn't find I think it was a sponge or something.
Yeah, and I just
You was
used
searching
it
for time.
ages. Like
and
I'll
it
just
you
find
had
something
it.
else in a time. Yeah. Like I constantly misplace things. I can't remember where I place things with my hand. My hands have no recollection, so they kind of move on autopilot sometimes. So if my phone, like say for example, if my phone's too heavy and it's in the back of my mind, holding this object is irritating me, at some point throughout the day I'll put it down and not actually realize that I've done it. And it's only until I need it again that I realize I've left it and I'm probably not in the same place that I was. But essentially it's something that is something so that you'd think is so minor, but actually can become quite repetitive and irritating. The other day I lost my handbag. I still don't have any bank cards. I just got my provisional bag the other day.
One or two?
All of them. The bag had everything.
I'm
my
saying
charger.
the bag.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So I've lost like 2 bags.
Girls' bags
now.
have everything.
Yeah.
Now, how
That's
much
that's
are the
their
bags?
phone. That's their whole life. Say again.
How much was the bag?
Bag.
No,
The
but
bag,
it's
the
about the
actual
contents.
bag.
The bags.
£700.
So one.
You see,
is
me,
700.
if that was me, I would just have to start
She lost
crying.
2 of them.
Just start crying, because not only did I lose bank cards,
sorry.
provisionals, charger,
That's all I can say.
bro,
Airport
and then
case.
oh god, and then I lost a £700 bag on top.
So I'll be so honest. Of everything that's actually upset me the most is losing. I lost my Jacquemus bag and my Prada bag. Those two, it probably upset me the most. My bag rather than the contents, because the contents are replaceable and cost nothing more like close to what the bag costs. And the biggest issue for me is I like nice things, and so it stresses me out because nice things, replacing them repeatedly is not something that you want to do. You don't anticipate to buy something 2 or 3. Like I, out of habit and instinct, will purchase something twice if I'm buying it, because I anticipate that at some point I might lose one of them. Like I've always got a spare or something.
So life's expensive.
I remember the
I've got 2
first time
chargers.
I went to your room, the first ever time I came to her room, she had three of everything, and I think this girl's weird.
Anybody needs anything? Oh, Ray, yeah. Actually, you can have that one because like I'm generous, but I've also got like multiples of things because I anticipate I'm gonna lose it or I'm gonna break it. One of the two. Like the other day, I smashed the back of my phone.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
And you know the back is the most important.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see.
It's not
I
even.
can't see. I'm looking at my
When she said
glasses on.
smash, I thought like maybe a couple of cracks.
Oh no!
No.
This is worse
Oh
than
my
mine.
god! Well,
You know
If
what's
I
worse?
show you
That's
my
worse
one,
than cracking the screen.
my one is like
Bad.
the tiniest crack.
And it's like
That's
Wait, you got
my
2
one.
phones?
yeah.
Is that for the same reason?
What? No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No,
you
it
rich.
is.
She
It
said I
is.
cracked
It's
my
for the same
phone.
reason.
Look at my crack and look at her crack.
Yeah, it's not the same. And it's like I learned to keep my cases on because this one.
Can I suggest
Oh
something?
no.
You know the ring that you can get at the back?
That's not helpful.
Isn't it not?
I'm not gonna put my hand in that. Like it's too
No,
awkward.
but
No, I
the,
don't
you
want...
know they have like the bracelet ones almost
I'll
that you
take
can
it
kind of
off.
just. Oh damn!
Oh, actually, like it's
Yeah, I'm the type to take that
sometimes
off.
it's the thing is like I dropped the phone with the phone case in the same pocket as the phone. Like I like to frequently take it out because I like the feeling of holding the phone naked.
I hear that.
And then I put the phone in my pocket, this pocket actually, with the case in it, dropped it.
Wait, so the case. Wait, so the phone's not in the case, but the case and the phone's in your pocket.
Together. Hey.
I dropped it the first time and it didn't crack. I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't put it back in the case, put it back in the pocket, dropped it again, and then the second time it cracked. And it was like right after each other.
Damn.
So, yeah, but yeah.
Damn. Hey, that's
Dyspraxia
new to
is
me,
hard.
boy.
I can't lie. I learned a new word today. I already googled it because I wanted to like.
Dyspraxia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
got
you're
a
the
proper
first person that
definition.
made me know what it is.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was until I saw that.
Whenever I say to somebody that I'm dyspraxic, they go, "Oh, you mean dyslexic?" And I'm like,
No, I don't.
That's not what the fuck I said. That's not what the fuck I said. Like, if I was confused about what I had,
You wouldn't say it.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any
wouldn't.
sense. But for a lot of the people in my life, I'm the first person they meet with it, and it's something that takes a lot of patience. But that's not something that a lot of people have these days. Like, honestly, being my friend takes patience, no?
Oh, listen. Because the alcohol
Even today, Richmond, like the mishap today, I went to the wrong Vapianos. I used to go to college.
No, bearing in mind, she's ordered her table service to the Vapianos that we are at. So we are like, okay, cool. She's ordered the food.
Sorry.
The food has come. The food has arrived.
And she's
on the table. And she calls me now. She's like, wait, Richmond, why are you? I'm like, we have Vapianos. She's like, yeah, I'm at Vapianos too. And I'm like,
Oh no.
babe,
Which
where?
Vapianos was this?
Yo.
Tarbridge. And she was at the Tate Morden one.
Oh, that's Big Mezzob.
I was fed the fuck out.
Wait, so is
It's
that,
hot
that's what
as
it's like
well.
every day?
So imagine,
All the
yeah.
time. I have to have it makes you have to have patience with yourself, and sometimes you don't. For things that are super important, I need them laid out. I need to know my journey. I need to know a lot of things in advance. When things happen spontaneously, that causes for me to have a mishap. That's when things like losing my bag the other day. I had to switch Ubers because the Uber didn't want to do the journey, so I had to unpack all my things. I left the handbag in the front of the car because I was unpacking the boot. So it's things like you can't spring something on me. I have to plan it. I need to know it through and through. And even then, I'm still liable to make a mistake. And in this world, mistakes are not like easily forgiven, especially for important things. I have to read over things frequently. Even right now, like I don't even know if I can put this on the camera a little bit, but I guess it's not a secret. But I don't know if it'll be breaching my contract. We'll talk about it off camera.
What's it like being? I'm gonna call you a public figure. That's what you are. Public figure or influencer? Which one?
I don't. Do you know what it is? It's not so me. I don't really care about like what you categorize it by, but it's actually other people that care.
That's what I'm asking. I like you because you're laid back. People would want to be called specific things. That's what I always got to ask now.
Like I don't mind the term influencer, public figure, either or, but I think they all allude to the same thing, really.
Pretty much.
Like,
okay, let's go with
Being in the
influencer.
public eye.
Yeah.
So you being the influencer, being in the public eye, and everyone's watching everything you're doing. Everyone's looking for a mistake.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Knowing that you're gonna have to remind me the word, fam. Dyspraxia. Let me put it in my phone.
Do you know
it's
what?
right
I'm
here.
also,
Do you need a reminder?
the dyspraxia doesn't necessarily actually give me anxiety towards like people when it comes to being a public figure, because we're moving into a space online, especially with like the progression of TikTok, where people are liking and feeling more involved in content when it's a lot more realistic. So I try to leave the facade, the pretend fake, everything's perfect behind, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what enforced me to even push that video about being dyspraxic in the first place.
You show vulnerability.
Because do you know what it is? I don't receive the most amount of hate on the internet, and I think it's more so because I don't actually put out much of my personality on my platforms. My platforms, there's still a bit of a distance between myself and them, if that makes sense. They don't really know me. I mean,
you pretty much do content.
Yeah, like the content I make is just good content and they engage with
content.
it. But my content, the basis of my content isn't me. The basis of my content is what I can do, my skill.
Yeah,
my
like
talent.
it's never your opinion or anything. Like
yeah,
that.
If that makes sense.
Things that people can criticize.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I talk a little bit more. I think since the birth of TikTok and my platform in general on TikTok has been the most conversational I've been, or even interactive I've been on a platform. Things like Instagram and I think Twitter beforehand was probably my most conversational platform where you'd be able to interact with me, but the rest are more 2D. You feel a bit more of that distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, dyspraxia hasn't been an issue where it comes to people watching my move. More so my issue with that is actually things like reading over contracts, reading them again. Right now I have a contract to sign. They've been wanting me to sign a contract since Thursday. I haven't signed it yet. They're urging me to sign it, but because I know I'm dyspraxic, I can't skim or read over my contracts and sign the dotted line. I need to be more thorough than an extra person. It also means making content can get a bit more exhausting for me than the average person, because when I went to college, the counselor that was talking to me about being dyspraxic said that, say for example, you guys have a procrastination barrier, and for you, there's a wall to climb before you start a topic or a subject or any task or thing that you need to do. For me, there's 2 walls. So I have to use a lot of energy to get to where you guys start, if that makes sense. I've already got to do a journey before I do you guys' journey. So it can be hard in that way, because when I don't want to do something, I really fucking don't want to do something, and it can mess with my productivity. I also can't hold things in my brain for a really long time. So if we talk about something, I got to write it down. It's got to go in the book. I think I even got it with me.
She has a brain
that's me though.
Anything
like,
that
I promise
I've got
you,
to
I'm
do,
not dumb,
got
but
to
it's
go in
just
the book.
anything that I do, I have to make a note of it. Like
just
even
checklist
every day.
Checklist
you
every
actually,
day.
To
make
make
sure
it organised though. I love that organisation.
It's mandatory though, because if I don't do it, I suffer consequences. I had like 15 Oyster cards.
Jeez.
And then it's bad.
Jeez.
it's not funny.
No, like
Yeah.
for a card that was supposed to be £10 once, I ended up paying over the course of what was it, 11 to 16, £150.
Yeah.
These patients.
You don't have patience
At all. Not
Wait,
1
but-
ounce.
How does that?
Well, I always have an internal battle. I don't have patience with myself. A lot of the time when I'm distressed, I have a bit of a meltdown. It's because I don't have the time for my own bullshit. And I internalize that as, how does somebody else deal with me when I can't deal with myself? But I can't I have to teach myself to not talk to myself that way, if that makes sense. But it can really mess with your head, because you get frustrated at yourself. You've got no one to blame. I did it. I fucked up. And it's annoying. But that's a little peep into what it's like being dyspraxic.
A little peep. I got a whole magnifying glass into that.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's expensive, I tell you that. It's expensive.
Boy.
If you're getting through everything.
In this life, have
that's a
money.
I had to replace my PE kit so often. Do you know how many trainers I lost? I lost my PE kit often.
How do you lose a PE kit though?
But it's in a bag. I leave the bag somewhere. It's gone.
Whole school bag? Oh, PE bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a different bag.
I used to lose my school bag. My school knew I was dyspraxic, so I wouldn't get detention for leaving my school bag on the bus. So I come to class next day, I've got no books for the week because my bag is on a bus somewhere.
Yikes, man.
Yeah.
What area did you grow up in? It's a flash? Why is a flash on?
I went to high school in Northwest.
I said high school.
Yeah, you see, like Northwest West people, they love saying high school.
They
like,
think that Americans
I do
so
understand.
bad.
It's secondary school.
They think they're so
secondary
American.
school. I beg.
You are almost socialized into saying it. If that makes it doesn't register in my mind. I'm saying it's because that's what people say. Like when I'm talking to people from school, it's like, oh yeah. Do you remember when we was back in high school? And like it's normal.
Yeah, I think if that's what you grew up around, then
it's normal.
No, North London people, they think they're cool.
They
think
so
they
funny
say high
to
school
me.
and like
Northwest
so
is not
funny.
North.
Again, like I said, it's North.
It's part of North.
Thank you.
There's nothing.
It's north of West London. It's not North
We
London.
know. Oh, we know. But it's still North.
Whatever.
No, but so I feel like the area you live in, like proper, shows how you are.
what do you mean?
Like
You're a reflection of where you grew
yeah.
up.
Oh,
In as much
yeah.
as we think it doesn't influence you,
Oh, it definitely
it
does.
does.
Yeah. Even
Okay,
moving
but-
to Northwest from North, they were like, oh.
Yeah, she's feeling attacked.
I know
No,
you
wait,
ain't.
I'm not feeling attacked in it yet. Like, obviously, I'm from what's deemed as the ghetto. Air quotes are.
It's not
No,
what's
it's not the ghetto.
deemed.
I don't think South is the
Okay,
ghetto, you know. I just
no,
think
but-
it's like...
No, not South, yes, but Peckham,
Peckham is
specifically.
Nigeria extended.
Yeah, it's actually nicknamed Little Lagos officially. Whole different fact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
Google
officiated
it.
that?
Who did that?
I don't know, but Google it. It comes up. It's an
That's
actual
a
thing.
Lagos.
Do you know,
Yeah.
let's do that now.
But,
Oh, she's not even capping. If it's on Google, then
it's on Google. Trust me. But like, growing up, I completely
did you
missed the
drop it,
table.
or
Are
did
you
you-
dyspraxic?
I was just about to say that.
Go on.
No, like, what was I gonna say? Like, obviously, like growing up in Peckham, going to primary school in Peckham, and then still going to secondary school like within South London. Like, I wouldn't say necessarily that I was a product of my environment because I was always the odd one out.
Why?
Fair
Like in that, like
Why?
people used to always be like, oh, you talk so white, you act so white, you read all the time, this, that, and the third. And it was always abnormal to be that way. But like, that's just because everyone else was,
He was born and bred in Peckham.
yeah. Oh no, that's a lie. Sorry. I was born in Nigeria.
Okay.
But I was raised in Peckham.
Oh, it really does
I had the
say.
same experience, but it was more so because of my movement from North London to Northwest, if that makes sense. So, I the same experience, the exact same.
I mean, at least we know that
You
it's
got that
not
whole
just
bounty Oreo phase.
Oh my god, I was called a bounty and an Oreo until I was in like year 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not a
God.
cool thing to call people, you know.
It's not.
No, it
Like,
wasn't.
my sister gets called that sometimes, and I'm like,
Black people haven't progressed past what they deem to be black yet.
It's true.
We're getting there because with the conversations being had now, but back then that wasn't.
back then it was like,
It wasn't a thing.
it was just a
It wasn't
different-
cool.
If you didn't know about the black stuff and you didn't talk black, you wasn't one of them. It's okay. I learned to talk black. I'm fine now.
And now we're in a time where being
Let's
black
talk
isn't
black.
a monolith.
No, I had
Being
to learn.
black is cool.
I made a conscious effort and a decision to learn to be like them. Yeah.
You learn to assimilate.
Exactly. That's why, like, I'm so good at the code switching thing.
Code-switching,
Because
yeah.
if you're not good at it, then it's gonna get to a point where, like, you're gonna start to lose yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I think I still appreciate the time that I spent being able to, I don't know, spend time with black people, if that makes sense. My primary school was predominantly white, and there was about 4 or 5 of us that were black. So going to a space where there were more people like me was great, but then it was also like I'm around people that like me, and now I'm the sore thumb. So it's like in both places you were the sore thumb.
Oh, because you're either too black or too white.
Yeah, but I'm like not white, so
Yeah.
but there was to them I was socialized as white. But you know, you conform.
I don't have the issue because where I grew up, we're predominantly black.
Yeah.
Where I grew up, everyone's just ghetto, bro.
No, but I
Oh,
went to
everyone's just
predominantly
hood, like-
black schools for both primary and secondary school, and I feel like that's where the issue was with like
Yeah, your story is a bit different in that sense.
like there was hardly any white people. Like
So wait, so
At
what made
all.
you, in a sense, act like a white person?
I don't know. Like I couldn't
probably how
specifically
you was
say.
raised. You was probably just raised. Do you know what? I don't I love black people, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but I feel like a lot of the time when we see signs of intelligence in other people,
yeah, what?
It's deemed as, okay, you're doing what the white man does, especially in our younger years. I won't say now. I think we have.
It still happens now.
Still now.
It happens now, just a lot less.
I had someone actually come out to me and say that when I say big words, it intimidates them and makes them feel stupid. Okay, then go pick up a dictionary.
Like, I get
why is that
often,
my issue?
Often, but I think. Yeah, do you know, it depends on what kind of black person you're associating with, but I do think you was probably just raised to read. You was raised to, I don't know, do all the things that they found to be weird about you. It probably came from home.
I feel like with ALEEMA, I disagree with it, but I understand. You know how you can talk like you're fresh?
Yeah.
You do that more time. You do that most of the time compared to when you talk properly. Because
I made a conscious effort. So basically what it was when I got to around like year 8, year 9, I made a conscious decision that in order for me to be able to fit in, I had to change. Because the way I'm talking now, this used to be the way I used to talk all the time, but it used to be a bit more like enunciated, a bit more like sound, like white sounding, white passing.
That's where I'm going.
Like, like people used to say to me, like, if I didn't see you, I would think you was white.
Especially after like sending voice notes in group chats and shit.
And so I had to
that was the time I got hurt.
We told her that one time that she sounded a bit.
That I sounded a bit white, and I've had to make a conscious effort. Like I consciously changed the way I spoke and like how I am around people, like depending on where I am, to fit with the setting. Like at work,
do your thing.
So is
like
that
at work,
remember we were talking about 12, 13, 14.
Exactly.
Still.
Like I was 11, 12 at this time. This was what, year 8, year 9. Obviously my birthday's in August. That's why I said 11, 12. What I think.
No, but where I was going with it was because you speak fresh from Africa more time compared to when you speak proper English.
Yeah.
They want to, because you're black, they're gonna assume that that's the fresh part is how you naturally talk. When that's not the case.
Wait.
You naturally talk how you naturally talk.
Yeah, this is how I naturally talk.
They think that you're trying to be something you're not when you speak proper English.
No, but
does that make sense?
Know what?
Did you speak English when you first came here?
Yeah, I spoke English. English is my first language. Yoruba is my second language. Yeah. But it's a thing where it's just like, I came here when I was mad young. So, like, it wasn't necessarily an issue of I came here with a Nigerian accent or anything like that. Like, so this is the accent I grew up with.
When she speaks fresh English, I'm a little bit confused.
Okay, so basically, let me explain to you.
When she does it,
okay, so I'm going to turn it on for you now, just so you can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, it's one of those ones where, like, when I start talking as if, like, I grew up in Nigeria, and they'll be like, this one, she's moving a bit raz. Like, so then, it's one of those things where it's like, they'll be like, now for this one, like, why is she looking? And then I'll switch it and I'll just be like, oh, okay, so basically this, that, and the third. So then everyone's just like what? Like,
so
wow,
they want to
like,
choose
like,
they want to choose the Afron. They want to choose the Afron as her real.
As her default.
As her default
setting.
Which it ain't. You get
because I haven't been to Nigeria in a good 17 years.
I've sped up. I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm going back in July.
That's why I said I disagree with it. I think it's just unfair for you to choose which one someone else's default is. Bro, let them speak how they want to speak. Man.
I think the issue with blackness is that everybody wants it to look the same. And the black experience isn't one experience.
Even do you know what? Even white experience is not always the same.
But that's what I'm saying. And I feel like white people are given the freedom to just be white. But blackness needs to mean something. You have to be a certain way, do this, do that. I think we've got too many rules. A little bit.
Yeah.
We've got too many
rules and regulations. Like, if you do this way, then you're not black enough. Or like revoking people's blackness.
Let me be my version of black.
Can I just relax? What did I do to you people?
Because, for example,
everyone wants to be robots, man.
Someone raised in Essex, a white person raised in Essex, it's not the same white person from
Kensington and Chelsea.
Yeah. But they're all white. But we don't think, do you know what, all of them is the same thing, X, Y, Z. But for blacks, or even like, for example, even blacks in, let's say, London, we all think, well, not we all think, but everyone is like, you know, every black is from Africa. And that's like,
do you know what?
You know what I mean?
actually agree with that. In primary school, I swear to God, up until I was in about year 5, I genuinely thought that every black person was not just African, but I just thought they were all Nigerian because I just didn't know.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
I just didn't know.
So I thought everyone was Nigerian.
Yeah.
So we all automatically think, okay, we are all from the same place, so we all should experience the same thing. But
I thought every black person was Christian when I was little.
True.
See, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, even though my dad's Muslim.
Oh no! Oh damn!
Make yourself
wait.
I didn't learn that until too late. I was like, oh really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Damn.
But yeah, it's just today I'm on the blacks. We the blacks, we just sometimes we feel as though everyone should feel, talk, experience everything that we have. We should all have the same experience. We should all have the same suffering. We should all be broke. Like as soon as I hear, because I see sometimes that people like black, soft life, and then I see people's comment, "Oh, you're rubbing into people's faces," or you know what I mean? I'm like, so just because I'm black, I can't. And I think I must have seen something either on TikTok or Twitter where there's this woman. No, actually, it's Real Housewives, of Atlanta. Basically, Marlo, she's well, let's say well off. She wants to buy her nephews and her nieces and her children, whatever, like the expensive stuff. But then she's subconsciously thinking, why would I do that? Because they are black. They shouldn't be wearing all these things. And then she made it a comparison to herself. She even said, but the white people that are well off are allowed to wear these things. They're allowed to wear, like, but
it's America, though. You can get a shot for wearing something expensive.
No, not necessarily expensive.
It's a simulation.
Not necessarily expensive, but like, let's say things like, for example, I will see a white person in a Balenciaga shoe or like in expensive stuff, and I wouldn't.
You're trying to at me, bro.
No, but do you know
I wouldn't bat an eye on it. But when as soon as I see a black person wearing it, I'm like, what money do you have?
No,
you know what I mean?
What? I hear it because.
Oh, it's underneath the chair.
What's your problem? Gang?
What's...
Just hiding my things from me.
But yeah, I feel like we the blacks want everyone to feel the same, have the same experience, and that's Ray said. Not every
blackness doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it's not one experience.
No, but I hear it though, because sometimes I'll see niggas wearing something. And I'll be like, you definitely bang for that. Cause you
see what I mean? And it's not our fault. Because I would see a white person wearing something and I wouldn't even cry that, where did you get this money from? I'm like, okay, cool, your dad got it for you. Or, do you know what? Yeah, fair enough. But as soon as I see a black person wearing, I'm like...
Bro, I just think it looks nice, man.
It looks nice, but I'm like...
It looks nice, but where did the cash come from?
Because...
Curiosity is
back to what I was saying. Sometimes subconsciously we want everyone to feel or have the same experience as we are having. So just because I'm not wearing that Balenciaga or I'm not wearing that
projection,
projection. I'm like,
because you can't have it, you think someone else can't.
Not that I can't have it. It's just because I don't have it.
You don't have it. Yeah.
I'm like. Why do you have
you've
it?
seen the means in which other people have had it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, why do you have it? Why?
Damn.
But yeah, that's it for the black
time
today.
Just flew.
Yeah, it has, isn't it?
Guys, do we do Ask Ade? I don't want to call it Ask Ade no more.
No, just say
Ask Krown Talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rename it. Guys are renaming it to Ask Krown Talk. It's a segment where people anonymously send us questions and dilemmas for us to ask. I want to address that. You just ate
the whole back of the thing, and now you're just licking all the whole. I can't lie.
Wait.
I do that too.
Is that?
No.
If you don't eat, the winner like that.
I'm surrounded by nut jobs, Sam. You do that as well.
No.
But the only difference between what she does and what I do is I break them off one by one, and I eat the back, and then I lick the whole thing, and then I eat the rest.
But that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on, bro.
You know,
bro, it makes us last
bite
longer.
the thing and cheese.
No
experience.
So, wow.
You look a psychopath.
How did you do that How did you do that and keep it intact?
It's really easy,
It's
actually.
a skill. You know how a bueno is assembled.
I don't. I don't know how it's so
that way.
simple.
You lot can kill.
So you eat off the chocolate.
Then you have
chocolate
to
base
scoop
and
out
then-
the middle with your tongue, and then you eat the casing, and then move on to the next crater.
As it should be.
I learned something new today. I'm gonna try it.
No,
I'm not gonna knock it until I try it, man.
I would knock it.
But can
Because
I
I've
just
tried
say,
it.
it has to be white Kinder Bueno, sorry.
You know what? I went on a white Kinder phase. I went right back, man.
Nah, white Kinder, yeah.
It has to be white. No, I don't like the
I don't like the
brown
mess, man. That pisses me
What,
off.
the white one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
like
mess
that.
is
Yeah.
annoying,
That mess is
but-
too much.
But still,
But this is lit.
nah.
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
though. So it's a segment where they send in questions anonymously for us to answer and discuss on this podcast.
Okay.
So first one, yo Ade, I don't know if you remember this, but I saw you after the ACS debate night and was gassed about meeting for the first time. Told my man that he wasn't happy. He thinks I shouldn't fangirl, as he calls it, over people that aren't female influencers.
Sorry, are you a celebrity?
I
Are
wouldn't
you
call
a
myself.
celebrity?
I'm just a normal guy on a podcast. I'm just a bloke.
Oh, for
But yeah,
God's sake.
so she told her man
Wait, what?
and he wasn't happy, because he thinks that
She was
she shouldn't
fangirling.
fangirl over people that aren't female influencers.
So basically, she can't fangirl over man them that are bait.
It's a bit mad. He thinks that's mentally cheating. Oh,
Why have we already
what a
discussed this?
coincidence!
You met your match. That's your best friend.
He thinks. Wait, listen. He thinks that's mentally cheating because you're local. I'm not local, but okay. But he's forgetting you have a whole girl and you're someone I look up to.
What does she look up to you for?
I beg.
Do you know what it is? I think because I'm open with so many things like social anxiety, depression, and I do some. Who's that? Is that you or? You can answer it, but
No.
but yeah, I think people look up to me because I'm an older that's open about certain things that aren't discussed as much. Like I think I'm like the only person that will openly talk about social anxiety and depression and being suicidal and shit like that.
As a male, because I feel like that's a big part.
As a guy. Because a lot of guys that I know that are going through that don't really talk about that. So people look up to me for that. Or they look up to me because I don't have like a big team, but I do events,
You do a lot
clothing,
of
like
things.
yeah, I do a lot of things.
Okay.
But I ain't no celeb though. Like I don't want people kissing my feet and shit.
I might be a hater because I find it cringe. I
It's
find
very weird.
just anybody, and I'll be personally, I don't find anybody in the UK heart stopping to me. I can respect or appreciate or like be like,
No, but-
yeah, like. But I just think everyone's just really. I think I get what her man's a little bit of a hater, but yes, I'm self-reflection. I think I'm a little bit of a hater too. But do you know what it is? I just think everybody's just so.
Conveniently close.
Yeah, England is very small, so
Yeah.
no one. I feel like no
our
one deserves to be a
celebs don't feel
celeb.
like celebs to me.
Yeah,
It's an island.
because you can see them in Westfield.
And it's not that I don't respect or even big up their thing. And I'm not on this UK as bad vibes. I want everyone to do well, but I just don't have it in me to be like a
Oh my
that's,
god.
you know, kind of thing. But more like a just like, oh yeah.
I
But
agree with you
at the
though,
same
like,
time,
there's no
though-
one in this UK I could see that I'd be like,
No, but at the
Oh
same
my
time,
God.
though, look at your age, though. Like, okay, if you go see Kiss Daniel, you're not going to be like, oh my god.
Go see who?
sorry, no, the only person that wallahi,
I said Kiss
tallahi,
Daniel.
billahi, I would die on the line if I ever meet
I'm
Olamide.
dying.
If Olamide is ever in front of my eyes, I will actually die right there. I don't think you people understand. That's the love of my life.
Who would you be a fangirl for?
Not in me.
It's not any.
I'm not agreeing with the guy, but in a sense of you are local.
I ain't local, though. I
No,
ain't never in
but it's
Leicester.
just because you go uni.
Yeah, because I go DMU.
I can,
She can see you in Tesco.
yeah. Like I can act upon my thoughts.
It all links back to that. Why are you following people that you don't know, kind of thing? Like all of that. I'm just not on this whole.
I hear it. Wait, this wasn't even done. I thought I was done. So he thinks it's meant to be cheating because you're local and he's forgetting you have a whole girl and you're just someone to look up to you. I don't really know what to do because he does this with every big person I meet. That's not a girl. Even DJs help ?
So wait,
Her boyfriend's
what
OD.
about, he's very weird.
He's doing a lot.
Very weird, but like, why is it every guy that like has some sort of like
Maybe
tiny
he should be a
platform,
DJ.
Yeah, that you're fangirling over. Like, something's wrong there as well. Like,
why are you fangirling
like,
over
what?
everyone?
No, DJs.
Do you know what it is?
No, but it's
DJs.
Leicester. No, but
So
it's Leicester.
do you know what?
I
She's in
think?
Leicester and she's DJ SK. She's gonna
I can't
just
lie.
break.
I see you.
SK's price is going up though.
Do you know what it is though? Not everybody. You see how like I don't like doing that whole like, oh my god, but those people in the world are needed. They give people who do what they do their flowers. I'm never gonna see someone and when
it keeps them going.
Yeah, when people do it to me, I don't think, oh my gosh, she's so fucking weird. Like,
No, when people do it to me, I'm
feels
just like,
oh.
yeah, thank you, man. Well, you actually watch my shit. You actually support me.
I don't know. It's probably how. What did she do? How?
No, but
I don't remember it
but
because a lot of people saw me that day. So
every single person, every
As in,
single guy
like,
that's a
every
DJ.
single
no,
guy
but you can't take it literally. It could be every single guy that she has seen.
Yeah, she might have only
not
done
every
it
single
twice,
guy in Leicester.
and it's just like, oh, every time I do
get
it,
it?
she got a
No,
problem.
but she said
Yeah.
even DJs. Like, that bit
Not
is
one
concerning.
DJ.
Like,
It's about
DJs,
2-3
no, she
DJs.
said DJs plural. Why are you getting gassed over seeing a DJ like on road?
Yeah, maybe
That's
have some
concerning.
composure.
It's
You see
true.
what I mean?
That's what she needs.
Maybe
That's
have
what she
some
needs.
composure.
Not
That's
every
exactly what
DJ.
That's your advice, composure.
Yeah, composure.
I hear it, but at the same time, I feel like
I don't think there's anything wrong with giving people their flowers, but it's probably like maybe she's icking him out a bit in the way she does it, and how frequently over people he probably doesn't deem to be worthy of
That's a
that
him
much
problem, though.
admiration from you.
that's a him problem. That's a him problem.
That's a him
he
problem,
Can't, he can't stop her from
I don't think
being
he's
gassed
stopping
from
her,
meeting
but
people that she looks up to.
he said she's upset though. She
He's-
said he's upset.
No, but if your man's upset, that's gonna make you want to stop
all right,
doing
you're
certain
gonna
stuff.
need to fix something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sticky one
I've
still.
never had to deal with a situation.
I feel like if I
like
remember
that.
who it was, then I could advise you directly.
But I think I don't know.
Personally, I feel like the guy needs to.
He should probably just know who he's dating.
Yeah, you should know who you are dating in the sense of, okay, cool. Every time she wants to give flowers to who she thinks deserves flowers, he needs to assess, do I want to be with a girl that is always giving flowers to someone? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone has their own person, and
It's
Clay's
a
not
very
working.
confusing situation for me to think about.
Yeah.
It's so
Clay's not
weird.
working for you. And also, the girl should find a way to give the flowers, but not
I don't
in
know.
a...
She should stop giving flowers to every Tom, Dick, and Henry. Thank
No,
you.
but
Nah,
that's
I
the
don't
thing
think-
that
I don't think you should
you
stop.
can't tell someone
You can't
not
tell
to
someone
give...
to
saying.
stop to
No,
simmer
wait,
down
no,
the excitement.
Don't simmer down your
She
excitement.
might just be a
but like,
passionate girl.
it's great to have passion, babe, but they're a DJ.
Yeah, I can't think of a single UK.
See,
DJ
that's wrong.
No,
That's wrong.
No.
No, listen.
But in a sense,
being a
it's
DJ
right.
is hard, and I understand. But
I know, I'm
there's
not trying
no reason for
I'm
you
trying
like,
to think
"Oh
about
my
how
God."
it makes sense without watering down anybody else's thing.
That's what
because-
she's doing.
No.
By
Listen,
accident. I know that's not your intention. That's what you're doing.
Like
though.
being a DJ is hard, and I completely understand that. Yeah, but for you to be like, oh my God, DJ so and so, oh my God, I can't believe it's you in real life. Oh my gosh, like I love you.
it's
This
that. Like I've DJ. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I was at my friend Nicole's birthday and she had a DJ and I went
DJ
up to
M's,
the DJ.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
with
went,
you.
yeah.
I went up to the DJ and I was like,
We're
oh,
like,
like,
you are
what's your
sick.
name? And then she was like, oh, I'm DJ M's. And so first we gave her flowers like, no, you're
Oh,
doing
DJ
a good
M's.
job, yeah. And I was like, oh, what's your name? And then she was like, oh, DJ M's. I was like, oh no, I've actually heard of you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see when
Yeah,
I've got
she's
an event,
cold.
like you're gonna get booked because you did what needed to be done for the event. Like she made the event enjoyable. Giving flowers like that is great.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
fating though.
Find another way
but-
to give the
fangirling
flowers.
is completely different.
I feel like
It
sorry. I
depends
feel
on
like
what,
he's
but you
calling
don't
it
remember the
fangirl.
interaction, so you can't even give us
Yeah.
more context.
Like, I can't
All
even
of
help
these
with this
things are
one.
context based.
But no girl would ever fangirl. So I feel like to him, even taking a snap could be fangirling to him.
Dear God, he needs
What?
to go and see.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
on
He
a-
needs to...
because
But
that's
the thing
No,
is,
I
I'm
know
saying
some
is
guys
you're
like
not in
that.
relationships taking snaps though. That's too much.
Wait, so a girl that has a man can't take a snap of me?
Oh, I thought you meant take your snap.
No.
Oh, no,
No,
no.
no. Take a snap, like of
Oh.
the person that
with
they...
permission, of course.
Yeah, please. That I
I
fucking
do,
hate that shit.
me
bro.
personally, I'd be sick if my man was taking a snap of someone, man.
What?
Sorry.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
what?
we're in trouble, guys. Are you serious?
What? Of who?
Anyone that they find admirable.
It depends how, man.
Yeah, okay, it
You
depends
can't just
how.
be sitting up there like.
No, but like that's
Man,
like saying, like say her man, yeah, is like a big fan of Nella Rose, and just saw Nella Rose, and he just started like, oh my God, Nella Rose, I love your stuff, you know, like Like, you're doing your thing still, like, those, and then you just back in that camera, like, what are you doing?
What's wrong with
Like,
that?
what are you doing?
I don't see nothing wrong with all that.
I might be a hater. I don't like
Like,
that.
you know, like, what are you doing?
At the end of the day, whatever is called in me that doesn't like that, I'll own it. You can give me that label, I'll own it. At the end of the day, like, I got self-awareness. I'll call myself out on my bullshit, but I don't like that.
I think it's the way you do the fangirling. It's the way you go about it. Because sometimes I'm like, relax, it's not that deep.
Like, you can take I don't know, like, you can take a snap with someone and just be like, oh, they got your phone or something, you know, take a snap, like,
oh my God,
calm,
look who I'm with, you know, that's cool.
To be doing all that.
Falling on the floor. You know, the guy that saw the video and then he was
on the floor, like,
He was crying,
you need to seek God and deliverance.
Like, if I'm to
pray hard.
If I'm to see Young Philly or like Nella Rose or...
But you can't put them to Davido, bro.
No, I'm not putting them in the same...
In the sky.
I would
My
do the same
problem
thing.
is I think I've
not
got
as
an
in the
inflated
sky as
ego.
the
I
rest
think
of
I'm
them.
one of these people. when I'm amongst them, I feel like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed
you see
to
that
do.
video, that's gonna be me if I ever meet Olamide in this life.
It depends. It just depends
That
on
would
who
be
you are and
me,
who you're
honestly.
with.
No, but guys...
the world would be dull if everyone was like me. So
Yeah,
she's
do
not
you?
essentially wrong
But
for being like that. I'd probably just how she does it so it doesn't bother her
yeah,
man.
because I can't be leaning down to the video and then I'll be leaning down to another DJ.
I'm sure the girl probably just said, "Oh my gosh, you're Adi Augustine. I can't finally met you." Because in Leicester, people think they're gonna see me, bro. They don't see me.
You was in low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I'll go
old are
DM
you?
you. 24.
Yeah, I wasn't outside anyway. I was never gonna see you.
Yeah, like, I'm never outside in Leicester. Like, you will never catch me. If you catch me,
A lot of people were like,
it's 'cause I
want to
be seen.
I never saw you. I was not outside.
yeah,
bro.
hella people. Be
You had
doing
to
that.
drag me to the motives. I paid for bare tickets and never went. Bare. I
You're
bought
one
the
of
whole.
those people.
I bought the
Do you
whole ticket
resell?
for Freshers Week.
Nah, she don't.
I
don't
resold
even-
like 3 times. I think I sold my DBE ticket
Yeah.
and like 2 others really. Like I probably gave them to my friends. I bought the whole Freshers Week. I think I went out twice. I went out too much when I was 17 and I just got no capacity for partying after that. That year I went to every motive that existed. Any
So
motive
you
I was there.
exhausted yourself.
Yeah, I started seeing people. I started knowing people because I seen them at about 3 or 4 motives. Like I was outside. And I enjoyed that year, but no more.
How do you do the things you do? Events, the whole of August Crown, but have social anxiety. I hear people talk about it amongst themselves because you've been open about it, but they talk about it like it's not that deep because you do all these things. They repeated that bit.
The way
times.
this sentence, the whole thing
Do you
is
know what?
phrased
Yeah,
is even
no.
throwing me
Wait,
off.
they talk about it like it's not that deep because you do all these things.
Like, what's not that deep? You having social anxiety?
I think so.
Text Michael.
I know for a fact it's deep because I've seen it when I've attended your events, but I don't know you, so I never say anything. What's the question? Oh, I want to know how you deal with that because I'm struggling with mine and I don't think you've spoken about how you manage it. Okay, cool.
Okay, so how to deal
I'm
with
pretty
social
sure most
anxiety.
people here have some sort of anxiety. Ray, do you have
Yeah.
anxiety?
Yeah, I have standard anxiety, not social anxiety. I was diagnosed when I was 3.
I like the smile at the end. Do you have anxiety?
She's like me, I have anxiety. Not social anxiety.
Richmond, do you have anxiety?
I wouldn't call it anxiety.
I just have social anxiety. Like, I just can't be.
No,
in
I
big
have
groups.
just anxiety. I don't have social anxiety.
Yeah, it's not social.
Very sociable person.
Like, I deeped something on like not too long ago. So every time I'm about to go out, I have to go back to the house. Not because I'm like, okay, cool, I need to go back to the house to get something. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I leave basically I leave my house twice. Or I get the shits.
What?
Yeah, I get
damn.
when I'm about to leave the house, I get the shits. So almost like yeah.
They did not need to know that.
Yeah, you can cut it out.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it in.
We're definitely
Niggas
keeping
need
it
to
in.
know. Niggas need to
And-
know.
I found out
Everyone needs to know that their bowel movement is normal.
and I found out that my sister has the same issue.
Is it like butterflies?
I don't know what it is.
Maybe like
And my
I
dad
always
has the
need
same
to pee
issue.
before I go and
Yeah,
do
like-
anything public.
Like
Yeah, that's me.
Like if I'm going on stage or
You have to
something,
make
I
sure
need to
because
pee.
I don't want to have to be like I need to pee like in the middle of something
I have
important.
like and it just happened and I found out that it's something that happens like this. My sister has it, my dad
You
has it.
probably
Like a few
Google
people.
it, and it was probably.
I'm
like,
never googling it.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm saying. I don't
When
know
you
if it's
Google
anxiety.
things, it
That's what I'm
makes it
saying. Yeah.
worse.
So I don't know if that's classified as an anxiety or it's just.
No, I think it is though. I'm pretty sure it
It's
is.
probably more so that you're having a reoccurring anxious moment rather than suffering with anxiety.
Yeah.
To answer the question though, how do we deal with it? Okay, I deal with it personally by being drunk.
Oh.
We can all answer how we deal
don't
with
condone drinking
moments.
as a coping mechanism.
I don't condone it, but you're asking me how I do it. That's how I do it. I also have anchors, and I disappear. So when I do my events,
He's like, yeah, I disappear.
I know, for real I do. When I do my events,
that one, I hate that one.
I go to the toilet in the middle of my event for like 30 minutes, and I come back like nothing happened.
Fair enough.
Like, so half the event, I'm not there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I can't do big groups of people, but I have to be around big groups of people when I'm doing events because it's hundreds of people, right? So I just hide.
Okay.
I just be hiding, man.
Fair enough.
So it sounds like basically, well, I don't deal with it.
Yeah, basically, I don't deal with it.
I don't deal with it, basically.
It just seems like I do, but I don't deal with it.
Yeah, long story
Pretty
short, it's
much.
just like, yeah, no.
I just find ways to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just immediately no. Immediately
Like, I start sweating, and then I can hear my heartbeat in my head. And I start breathing heavily,
Serious?
but I can't fully breathe inwards.
Aye.
I can't fully inhale.
Them anxiety attacks.
Mine
bro.
is nausea
Them
inducing.
And then
those anxiety attacks.
and I start itching, and then I get like a rash,
Aye, serious?
and I get a headache,
I shake
Fucking hell.
and everything is just spinning. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm not drunk, bro.
and then you drink on top of
And then I
bad.
drink on top of that,
Oh,
and then I really am
the
drunk.
cycle is just.
and then it's just it's all long,
Toxic.
fam. It's all long, and then I get hot, and I have to go outside, and then I have to pretend like I'm on my phone and not having a panic attack. So I'm on my phone, but the things that I'm seeing, people are tagging me because I'm at the event. It's making my anxiety.
How
Bro.
can you pretend to not have a panic attack? I need to learn how to do that because when I have a panic attack, like I start hyperventilating because there's no air going to my lungs.
Play a song in your head.
I can't like breathe at all, and then I just end up bursting into a fit of tears.
Play a song in your head, bro. That's what I do. Yeah. Today was good, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Mental health and that. That was insightful as fuck.
Just a quick one. What song of the week?
Song
Oh
of the
my
week,
god.
Dada by Young John.
No.
That.
I don't know the song off by heart in it.
Love You Better.
By
Future.
Oh.
No, sorry. My song conquers all songs.
What?
Palazzo.
Ah,
DJ Spinner
Palazzo!
and Ashake. I play that song 30 times a day minimum. Minimum. Don't play with me on that song. I learned the words in 2 days. 2 days.
I've
Don't
no
play
idea what
with
song
me.
this is.
I'll play for you after. don't
Yeah.
worry.
Mine is, I don't know, mine is hard because it's two of my favourites.
Or Thames Higher.
That's a good song as well.
Drop it quick so I can get Lanny.
Yeah, mine is either Last by Burna Boy or Stand Strong by Davido.
Boom, and there you have
All
it,
the
folks.
good ones.
Songs of the week. I'll do Slap of the Week on the next episode. We'll do Slap of the Week on the next episode. And from now on, send in questions for the whole team, not just me. Thank you very much. Baby Ray.
It's been an absolute
It's been a
pleasure.
pleasure, fam.
That's pressure.
It's been a pleasure, fam. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
It's been fun, guys. This has been
Bro,
Crown
what's going on?
Podcast.
I've
What's
got
going
headphones
on?
on, you know.
Is it description or bio or what?
In the description box below.
Description box.
Descri-
below.
Socials in the description box below. Yeah.
King, king, king.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Hey, I feel weird.
Hey,
Hit that notification bell.
Hit the
Subscribe to our
subscribe
channel.
why didn't you get the
notifications
YouTuber to do
on.
it?
Yeah, you did.
Exactly.
Do the honors.
Okay, so guys, you've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you remember to leave a like, a thumbs up. What's in the description box below? Our socials. Socials in the description box below. And yeah, that's it.
Hey, she's a natural. Like that.
And leave a comment.
Wow.
We want to know what you guys think.